Okay, so as you can see, these are the side parts that's under the forearms of the new Gundam. We're going to begin with the left arm assembly, which will require this part and this part. And supposedly, if I'm looking at this properly, I want to keep it in this position and in this position. Or is it the other way around? Ah, it's the other way around. So it's like that. And then there's this little notch here that supposedly, if I'm looking at it correctly, goes there. But I guess, let me see if it has to go on this to hold it on. No, I don't see anything like that. Where'd he go? Does it go like that? Can't tell. It looks like it goes into the middle, but I don't see no orientation. Let me put this on, see what happens. Alright, so that goes like that, and then that goes there. Snaps into place, and then I see the little hole, I see the little notch there. Okay. And then I'll grab this part. No. Yes or no? Yes. I'll stick this one out. Put this one in, I mean. And then we have the yellow part here that goes right on top of it. And then you close it up like that. Okay, I understand. That's where the I'm sorry, that's where the beam saber hilt goes. Alright, this makes sense. And then of course we have this part here that goes like this. Does it go like that? Yeah. There we go. So both arms, I think this one goes here on the right hand side, right arm side, and this one goes on the left arm side. Of course I could be wrong, and then, yeah, this is the left arm, that's right. So these are done, but they're not done. We need to focus on this. This is one of the most unique parts of the kit, which is the physical hand itself. But I also discovered it is one of the most delicate. Carefully cut the parts the way I'm doing it. Just line up the blade, hold it down, apply a light pressure until it cuts the part. Be very, very extra careful with the digits, especially the point, the part of the finger that does this. Be very careful, of course. This, even though it is great for Bandai to include this into this kit, there is no backup. There's no parts forming hand. You destroy this, you mess this up, you're screwed. Alright, I'm going back to the manual because there is a proper procedure in this. I'm going to try to do this. Oh, there is one part here that needs to be removed, so there we go. Okay, so I removed all the little joint thingies that was holding on this hand to the tree. Whatever you do, do not cut this off. As a matter of fact, immediately flip it up and over to get it out of the way. And we'll get back to that in a moment. Now then, you want to carefully first start bending the joints, because it needs to be, of course, unlocked in a way. Slowly but surely. Alright, so that's done. Now, this part here, bring it up so it locks into place. Then carefully, and I'm going to try the middle one, try to turn it 45 degrees, or is it 90 degrees? 90 degrees inwards. There is a ball joint, so this ball joint can pop out. There we go. And we bring this one around here. And there we go. Now we have the hands forming the way it's supposed to be. And as you can see right there, it came out. But just put it in quickly. And then you may want to bend it more because you want to bend it from in here as well. So it looks like that. Wow, the detail in this is amazing. It's basically almost the equivalent to a perfect grade hand. Now the hand guards, the forearm guard, the hand guards actually, they're specific to each hand, so be careful. Don't force these hands, this armored part onto it. So now that both of these are done, this one goes on the left, and if you're careful with this, of course, they're tight. They're very tight, so they're not as loose as you think it is. Clearly, using it over and over again will loosen it up in time. So there's the hand for this. This is the hand for that. All right. Now the hands and the arms of the new Gundam are now complete. Nice. Very nice. Let's move on to the next part. Okay, so the next part of the build is going to be the legs of the new Gundam Ver. This leg is so big and has a massive amount of parts. I cannot show everything, so for right now what we're looking at here is the internal part of the legs, followed by the foot. So we're going to work on the foot first. Get my page ready here. Now, like before, some parts, like the clear greens, had to be prepared, but other parts had to be prepared as well with another type of sticker. These little blue stickers, whoops, that you see here, that goes around the foot. Don't know the reason why they do that, but after carefully reviewing it, it looks pretty good. I'll show you that in a moment. So, let's see, now I need to remove some polycaps here. I'll need that. Actually, no, not that. We'll need number 16, number 12, and number 13. Alright. So first things first, we'll slide this part here. So it's in like that. Then we'll take this part of the foot going like this here, and like this here. And before you put the heel, you want to grab this part, make sure it's in somewhat, I think this, hang on a second, I gotta look at it right, yeah, like that position, and then bring this down like so. Now, for those of you who don't remember the series, or the movie actually, excuse me, there's a scene where the Gundam, Nu Gundam, was on the asteroid, and it pulls out these little clamp type things that comes up, so it grabs onto the asteroid securely during battle. And you got a few here. I'll put that there. This part here. And this one will pop out like that. So that's kind of cool. It's a cool little effect. Flipping it over, you have this part here that does the same thing. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta clean it up a bit. I'm gonna put that here, and then put this on top to seal it. Then you have the side armor parts, which of course I was mentioning before. Butterfingers. That I had to put on the blue stickers on these. I can imagine that if I wanted to paint this, I would have to find a it is the same color tone as this blue, so don't know why they would apply to this. If I was going to paint the whole thing, it would have been painted the whole thing, and they'll be the same color. So this part is done. We have this part here. Oh, we have the clear part, which goes in like so. I think I have to... Yeah, maybe that was not a good idea. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah. This one goes in like this. Yeah, no, there we go. It goes like that. And then now you put this over it, like so. This part here tends to move, and there's a reason why. And you put this part on top. Careful. And supposedly, there we go. You gotta get it in nice and tight, because this thing will open and close, as you see. There's a cool little effect part right here. The bottom part allows you to put on this chokehold and yellow trim thrusters, and then putting it in here like that will allow you to pivot the part. There you go. So it's okay right there. So the foot is done. The next part that needs to be completed would be the joint that connects the foot to the leg. And it's, you know, it's fairly simple. Just put in the polycap into this part, and then these two parts to seal it up. So this is done. Put this to the side. Now again, we will need this part, which will require me to put on this polycap here. Oh, and of course, trim off the excess part here. So it goes like that here. Like that. And then this part slides in through here. So it looks like that. Then, like that, and like that, slide this down like that. We're not done yet. We'll need this part here. Actually, this one. Put the hydraulic into the back. Actually, you're going to need this one first because it has to go like this first. Sorry about that. So you want to put that here first. And before you close up the other side, you have this part that simulates a hydraulic part. That goes here, like that. And you close it up to seal the deal. This part here represents another hydraulic system, so you want to put it on and then carefully bring it up, snap it into place here. So that part is done. Then we have this part. One side goes over here, I believe, right? Like that. Because as you see where the holes line up, these holes are important. So this part is done, but we're going to put this to the side. Next part is this one, and the thrusters, which is kind of cool to see that Bandai is introducing an extra layer part for the yellow, for the inside yellow. I could find it to be a little bit difficult for us to put it in, you know, have it a solid part, and then you're trying to paint the inside. Alright, so that's done. Now, the next set of parts is very tricky. And you got to be very careful on what you do. Take this. You'll take this part and put it in there like so. Make sure it's the shield type on the outside. And then take this part. Now everything is all aligned here to 3 holes. So make sure you line them, put them in all 3 holes in. So it looks like that. This part is done. Put it to the side. This part now, and I think I'm going to need to get the other poly cap, which is number 15. Yeah, 15 itself. Now then, slide that in here. So it's good and nice and tight. Flip it around like that. We'll take this part. And then you want to close it up. So it looks like that. This part will go here. This one will go there. Right? We'll slide this part on top, and then this one goes here the same way as before. And by the way, I put it on the leg part first. Because you won't be able to put this on first and then on this next. Now, okay, you slide this through here, so that way the hydraulic portion of the leg is up front. And then you take this and close it up. See, that part is done now. Following the course of the manual, I'm going to now put on these green trim parts, which I've already put on the metallic stickers. So 2 of them go here, and it has to fall in like that. Well, there's another one here that goes over here. Hang on a second. There we go. Go like that. Then you connect this like this. Then you get this part here that goes in there. There's a little thing here that you have to snap it in. There you go. Now we're almost finished with this inner frame, so you have these 2 parts here. Again, the thruster part goes here, followed by this in here. And then make sure it's like this. So it looks like that. And then carefully, you want to take these 2 parts. One goes here, the other one goes there. And then you close this up to seal the deal. Alright, the inner frame of the leg is complete. Let's put on the armor now.